You know how people always go and feed the homeless?
Yeah.
I wish people would go smoke the homeless out. Like,
right.
That's what I want.
This is Q Hefe, and this is Za or Nah.
Big landlord, you know.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Za or Nah, the show that's way more fun than getting stuck in traffic on the 101 or the 401. You know what I'm saying? Today, if you ain't know, now you know I got a very special guest. My boy, hailing from the Great White North, you know, they call it, or the 6. Music producer extraordinaire, GLOMAN, man. Introduce yourself, man.
Yes, sir. GLOMAN on the beat, checking in live from Toronto, the 6.
Yes, sir. Ski. Let's give it up for my boy GLOMAN, and let's get the show rolling like a Cadillac on some 22. You know what I'm talking about? So, if this your first time here, no, this ain't your first time. You've seen this show for a minute, you know what I'm saying? You know what we do on this motherfucker? We travel all around the land looking for the best strands, bringing it right here to you and educate you on what's Za or Nah. Have you ever went out in a dispensary, you know what I'm saying? Looked at a very shiny pack, got home, opened it up, only to find out it wasn't that. Don't trip. I got a cure for you so that'll never happen to you again. You know what I'm saying? Za Nah, the only place you can find an honest, in-depth review on what's really hitting like that and what's really whack. You know what I'm saying? From LA, the Bay, all the way up to the 6. You know what I'm saying? We'll put you in that mix. You dig?
Yes, sir.
So fast, like, you know, on Za Nah, we big GRABBA leaf smokers over here. You know, we love to smoke out of GRABBA. You know, I tell people I do that because I smoke out of paper sometimes or whatever like that, but it's so much easier to taste the taste of the flower when you smoking the joint versus the GRABBA.
Yeah.
So like the GRABBA add that extra harsh layer and make it like that much more harder for the plant to push through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it push through, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? That's some power punch inside. And that got to get a 10 out of 10 on the Za Nah scale. I mean, what y'all usually smoke up there?
Usually we smoke a lot of pinks. We smoke a lot of exotics. Me personally, I'm a pink smoker. We smoke a lot of indicas. We have a lot of hybrids, a lot of sativa, dominant hybrids and shit like that. But personally, me, I'm a pinks kind of guy. We like real pressure. And one thing about us that's different from over here is the GRABBA leaf. We burn up the GRABBA leaf and we put it in our blood.
Oh yeah, y'all make the spliff. The
spliff, or niggas burn it up and put it in backwoods, but God knows what their lungs gonna look like in 5 to 10 years. So.
Oh no, you putting the GRABBA inside a backwoods?
Inside a backwoods.
Oh yeah, man. You got the motherfucking lungs of a goddamn steamroller, goddamn. So like y'all majority smoking like joints and papers.
Joints, smoking raws, smoking lots of raws, smoking lots of backwoods.
Facts. Nobody really rolled a whole issue in the GRABBA up there, like that.
Nah, not that I know.
Yeah, okay, facts.
Not that I know, but over here it's it's something cool. It's something cool to really indulge in.
Facts. Try it out. It's a different vibe than what you used to. Yeah. I can attest to that. A lot of people from New York and like up north, so closer to you guys, smoke those spliffs. So a lot of my New York homies, they put me on the spliff and they cool. I like it, but I'd rather just roll my whole issue and then go knock my face off. You know what I'm saying? But I probably never try putting no GRABBA leaf crumbs inside a bag. Like that, you gotta be over with that. The only way that that's possible if you was just smoking the most bump weed and you had no other choice, like that was the only thing you could do to give it power. Yeah. I don't want to even smoke that. Yeah, but you mentioned earlier that it's a lot of sativa based.
A lot of sativa based.
Like recently, in the last about 5 years, exotics have taken over and everything is a hybrid now. You know what I'm saying? And people really want those. Well, down here, people want those indica dominant hybrids. So anything that'll taste fruity but have you sluggish and sleepy. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I like to smoke personally.
Same. Yeah. But I run into a lot of people, believe it or not, that ask for sativa. Like around here, I don't think people grow it like that no more. Yeah. So I
don't think people grow sativa like that anymore. People like that heavy high. Facts.
The game is so oversaturated with hybrids and like people just trying to find a new flavor that I feel like if you were to grow some sativa right now and just drop it as a crazy exotic, people would go crazy over it because it's just like a taste you haven't had in either a long time or ever if you just started smoking.
Yeah, that's very true. Because sativas, with a lot of sativas, you have that sweet taste, that aromatic taste.
Facts. And some of them even pack a punch though. Like you remember those old like orange juices?
Yeah.
What was like your favorite sativa from back in the day? You was a Blue Dream guy?
I used to like Blue Dream, and then I started fucking with some cotton candy. Fast. Cotton candy, that was a shit too. Yeah, but that was it. Just those two because we indica.
You want that knock your socks out?
Yeah.
So boom, today on Zod now, we're gonna tap in with the homies over there at Zodix 420. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Jerry from Dub's Garden. He hooked us up. Shout out to the TAC spot. Shout out to Zodix. You know what I'm saying? New brand on the scene right now, and they just released this new flavor. It's not probably even out, but by the time y'all see this, it's gonna be out. Blue Guava. See, we the first one with that blue guava in it. Go and check that out. Just tell me what you think about that packaging and how it looking. You know what I'm saying? Just bask in it.
I like the packaging. The packaging, it's nice. It's bright.
They say it's 100% white ash. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really pass that lab test to be able to put something like that on front of your packaging, though.
No cap.
And then on the back, this joint say the highest quality confection flavored cannabis in the world. Boy, that's a nice little sentence right there. Fast. That make me think like, hey man, this that the Zod of the Zod. I mean, the company name Zodix.
Right.
So it got no choice to be that Zod. If you not tapped in, this your first time watching Zod. Now we got something here called the Zod or Nah scale. You know what I'm saying? And that Zod Nah scale range from one being nah, like hell no, you don't want that. Put that pack back. And 10 being that power punches out. You know what I'm saying? That beat you to sleep, wake you up 3 hours later, like, oh, what was I doing? I don't even know where I'm at. You might have fall asleep with the blunt in your mouth still burning. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that, but you just might off that good side. You know what I'm saying? In certain strands on this motherfucker, get what we like to call a pressure enhancement. Now, that pressure enhancement is when it's just a 10 out of 10. Flavor, smell, the effects get you instantly up there. You know what I'm saying? And then you feel good about life. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get that pressure enhancement. That's how you get a 10 out of 10 on the Zod Nah scale. Now, I got to tell you, it don't matter who you are or what brand you got. When you come on this month, you can't pay for a, you know what I'm saying, high rating on this motherfucker. So we give you our honest opinion if it's really Zod or not. And you finna get two different, you know what I'm saying, taste tests from somebody that's smoking these good Zod LA to somebody that's smoking that good Zod in Toronto. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so I hear a lot of different stories about the weed in Canada. Some good, some bad. But if y'all seen that Kid Cannabis movie, you know what I'm saying? I'm just excited because they said the best Zod grow outside in Canada. You know what I'm saying?
No cap. Shout out to Prime Minister Trudeau. He made that shit legal.
Facts.
Legal from coast to coast in Canada, so we good.
Yeah. How long ago did they just legalize it for you guys up there?
Shit, since he's been in office, so I'd probably say a good 5 years.
Yeah, facts.
A good 5 years.
Did it shift the culture? Did people like lean more to going to the dispensaries, or did you see like a growth in like street weed or like your mom and pop vendors and stuff like that?
A lot of street weed was always a thing, right? But now you got the dispensary, so you got like 7-year-old, 6-year-old niggas pulling up to the dispensary to buy weed and shit, and it's something crazy. You wouldn't expect some people to smoke weed and they walk in and buy weed and you're like, oh shit, like this nigga's like a 70-year-old white dude with like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean? With like
elderly guy,
shit,
you know,
like elderly people.
Ain't no, as long as you 18, ain't no age limit on this good side. You know what I'm saying? As long as you old enough to understand what you're doing of legal consent, wherever it's, you know, the law prohibit wherever you at, but usually it's 18. Once you get to 18, man, I ain't probably ain't putting this good Zod down. I probably 99, still smoking good Zod, GRABBA leaf, BACKWOOD, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I ain't gonna lie, when I get that old, I probably gonna want to switch to the joints.
Yeah.
Preserve my little energy and all that. We finna put this good blue guava and GRABBA leaves, and we're gonna let you know if it's Zod or not right here. So boom, I heard, tell me is it true now, in Canada you guys got like coffee shops, kind of like Amsterdam.
Yeah, we do. We got a couple of them. There's one by the name of Cafe. That's one of the main ones, and you can go and get infused like coffee and shit like that, all sorts of infused drinks.
Sheesh. And you just light up right there and just eat and smoke at the same time?
Yeah, but outside.
Don't
let you cheap inside. There's some places that let you cheap outside. There's some outdoor regulated places where you can cheap outside, but
gotcha.
cafes like one of those ones where you can just, just indulge right then and there.
Man, I can't lie to you. I just opened this pack trying to get ready to scroll while we were talking, and it's just so musty and funky. I had to stop what I was doing and just mention the flavors, the aromas that's coming up out this blue guava pack. Now, if you a Zai now, family member of the 30%er club, because we only smoke 30% THCs and higher on this motherfucker. And I didn't even tell y'all what the THC was hitting on this motherfucker. But just know the THC on this good blue guava was hitting that somewhere high, you know what I'm saying? Like, good 34, 35% THC, you know what I'm saying? From smoking with me. But anyway, if you're a 30%, you know this smell I'm about to tell you I smell. As soon as I bust open this pack, I smell this funky, musty stick of deodorant smell. You know what I'm saying? It smell like some good citrus and fruit all mixed together, but it's so funky and musty, or dank, as some people might say.
Dank.
You know what I'm saying? That it's one of them smells that you need to put it in a glass jar. Your whole house is gonna smell like you smoked a pound of this shit, and it might just be a roach sitting on the motherfucking counter. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 out of 10 on the smell for me. What you get that smell like on the Zionine scale? What the smell give you?
Smells giving me a whole lot of 8.7.
Woo! My boy judging them hard now. Just off the first whiffers, you know what I'm saying? What you think is in there? What type of flower you think in that thing?
Damn.
That blue guava.
Well, it definitely smells like guava. I smell some guava in this shit. It smells like some mango, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Some guava.
Now, I'm loving the cure on this motherfucker. Now, this bitch just came off the whiffers. It ain't even in the store yet. They say white niggas ain't even got this shit yet.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It just came out fresh batch of that issue, and it break down real nice. And as I'm breaking it down, those citrus smells is popping out. It's very pungent. I ain't gonna lie, like this gotta back up how the nose is on this joint. For me, I get this nose a 10 out of 10 just because it's not like a nose that I haven't smelled before, but the aroma is so pungent that, you know what I'm saying, it's undeniable. I can't.
That's very true.
Yeah, I can't sit here and just be like, all right, that's some straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If somebody say that when they smell this, they are a hater.
Yo.
Fair.
Yup.
Fair.
But you already know after we hit this shit, my opinion's gonna change.
How was what your first time was like?
Smoking
weed in Canada.
Damn. Okay. So crazy. My first time smoking in Canada, I was about 13 years old. I was in grade 7. Love nigga like that. And one of my neighbors, he was an avid smoker. And one day we were coming home from school, and he's like, "Hey, you trying to smoke? You trying to smoke?" And I was like, "Nah." I didn't even care if it was I was just like, nah. And then the next day we were coming home from school, and he asked me again. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try this shit out. So we smoked a joint.
But what made you want to try it out, man? Was it the music you was listening to at the time, or was it the peer pressure?
It was the peer pressure. I'm not even gonna lie. It was the peer pressure because I'm like, all right, I've never smoked before. I see all the older niggas smoking. Let me try this shit out.
Yeah,
so
fair.
Hit the gas, right? And as a little nigga, for the first time, I was walking around and I was choking. No cap. I was in denial that I was high. For the first time.
I didn't feel it. I didn't think I did it right.
Yeah, I didn't think I did it right. And then it took a while, and then it hit me. I'm like, oh fuck! Like I've never felt like this before. I felt like I was walking on a cloud and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that was the first time of 1,000, many more. You feel me?
Do you remember what strain it was?
I cannot remember what strain it was, but I do remember it was indica.
Facts.
It was indica. And smoking indica for your first time ever is a trip.
It's not a good thing to do.
Nah,
you want to ease yourself into this. If it's your first time, you want to find you a dispensary and find you some good 10% THC sativa.
No cap. You don't want to smoke blue guava for the first time.
You don't want to jump right straight into the good side. But me, like, I'm a little different. My first time ever tasting the good side, and I was 18 already. I ain't gonna lie. I was one of them kids in high school that I was a member of the DARE program.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I always felt like, hey, if you smoke weed, bro, you're gonna not be productive. Like, you just gonna throw your life away and not be shit.
Yeah.
And I used to say that to my friends that smoke weed and sold weed.
Yeah.
Like, no cap. It was just on my 18th birthday, I had already got cleared for graduation for high school, and I feel like I did everything, and I made like a big accomplishment already. So I'm just like, shit, smoking some weed, I'm already accepted in school.
I'm already there.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's what's up. That's what's up. I fuck with that because it's like, you know, you didn't knock it until you tried it, but you're like, let me just finish what I need to finish first and then try it.
No, I definitely knocked it.
Yeah.
I definitely told people they were stupid if they smoked.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't know. You know, I'm going off what they tell you in school. Like,
right.
Weed is a pathway to crack. You know? And so I never wanted to be a part of it. I knew I didn't want to be a crackhead, so it was just like, nah, I ain't going to put myself in that position. Yeah. But on my 18th birthday, I smoked some weed. I'll never forget it. I just tried it, and I didn't really understand what I was feeling at that time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I could remember probably like a month after I tried it for the first time, I really got the full gist. Yeah. And I remember what it was because the person that let me try it was like an older childhood friend, but he was way older, like 5 years older type thing. And he was already like moving around doing his thing with the weed, right? And we go to this next city over, they have like this big festival. You know, I'm from country town or whatever, right? They got this big city festival in this next smaller country town that the whole city be at, right? Okay. So it's nothing but a bunch of black people outside. They bring their cars out, everybody outside. You see girls and stuff. We there, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. We vibing, right? Yeah. Go up, I see him, he like, yo, you and your friend smoke? I'm like, shit, not really, but we about to. Like, we about to smoke. So he like, you know, I got that good perk right now. Some OG perk. It's for $25 a gram.
Oh my God.
That's what he was selling it for. I'd never forget it because I remember the correct verbiage he used and everything. $25 a gram for some good perk. He was like, you want to hit it? You want to try it? I was like, yeah, I'll try it. He already had good swisher, rolled up. Some good perk, fired it up, lit it up, and smoked the whole swisher with me. Damn. This is my second time smoking, and I didn't try Reggie first.
Swisher too?
Yes.
Oh my God.
But I didn't try Reggie first. Like a lot of people like to say they started off with Reggie. No. I went straight to some cool to the motherfucking perk, and the perk blew my mind. When I say I was around there, you know how you get chinky-eyed and you don't want to do nothing but eat Doritos all day? Yeah. That was me for the rest of the festival. Like, I was just walking around, hey, I'm cool, whatever, you know, I can't get to the stove. That was me. So let's get into this motherfucking blue guava. Now, this motherfucking package say 100% white ash, you know. From my time here at Zana, a lot of the strains that I smoke, not all of them have white ash, but when they do, they be some pure dopamine, yada mean. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Now, hopefully this motherfucker get a 10 out of 10 on the Zana scale. We're going to light him up, put him to the test, and I'm going to let you know that motherfucker Zana. My Crody right here going to let you know if they Zana too. Most definitely. Why do y'all be having such snazzy ass slang, man? Is it because it's such a melting pot up there? Or like? It's
a melting pot, and you got everybody from everywhere, so everybody's just taking everybody's shit. Like, so we got mostly Jamaican slang, which is like UK slang. Fact. And we have like Muslim slang, which niggas use Muslim words too. Like, niggas be saying wallahi, which means like swear to God and shit like that. Damn. And then you have the Jamaican slang that's like wagwan, which means what's going on and shit like that.
Yeah, that's my shit. Wagwan. When I call people and they answer the phone, what I say, wagwan.
Wagwan, man.
Wagwan, my youth. So, I'm about 4 hits deep off in this blue guava right now. And this motherfucker tastes blue. Bluer than Blue's Clues. Now, one thing about it, it's very sharp. You know what I'm saying? It's flavorful. That stick of deodorant taste is in there, baby. So it tastes like that good lab tested pressure. I'm not even gonna lie to you now. That motherfucker is abrasive.
You gotta take off the jacket and pressure.
It ain't just knocked me off my feet just yet. But 4 hits in, and that motherfucker is flavorful. It is abrasive to the taste. I'm just waiting on the elevate. You know what I'm saying? But it tastes like, what it tastes like to you? What flavor you getting up out of there?
Again, with the guava, I've tasted the guava.
Tastes like a good,
Tastes blue.
good Cuban pastry.
Yeah. Tastes like some pastry.
It is.
Tastes a little blueberry.
I can feel that tingle coming right above my eyes. You know what I'm saying? That blue guava setting in real nice. Come on. Man, I got it on a Zional scale. What you think?
On Zional scale, 10.
You would get this a 10 out of 10.
I get this a 10 out of 10.
So you telling me if you go off of this store right now, you gonna grab this pack and you ain't gonna put it back?
Nope. Not gonna put it back. I'm gonna take it. I'll probably make sure nobody else can have some. Take every last bud.
I'm gonna get my score on that motherfucker. And we're gonna average them together. And that's gonna be the official score, Zana, for this blue guava. Now, you know I'm a little, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be a little more strict on that one. But I cannot lie to you. When I'm looking for Zai, when I'm judging a Zai, it's a level of factors. And you know, it's the taste, the smell, the aroma, and the effects. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I got a 10 out of 10 in all the first 3 categories. But the effects is what's lagging. Like right now, I'm high. I feel like he is doing his job right now. But it took like 4 or 5 inhales to get there. So I gotta kind of get that joint a 9 out of 10 on the Zional scale. Only because 4 or 5 tastes into it before I really got up there. But don't get me wrong, good Zai. You know what I'm saying? Definitely won't be disappointed if you grab this pack. I'm excited to see what this brand do in this cannabis space. Blue Guava, if this y'all first strain y'all drop, y'all definitely outdid y'allself, man. Shout out to Zydex. You can get that everywhere at your local dispensary. If they ain't got it, make sure they get it. And when you go get it, tell them Hefe sent you and tap you in on that joint. So my boys are like, being from Canada,
Yeah.
and smoking this good Zai. Is Canada a place that always got like sunny weather? Like how's the weather up there? Is it like typically cold?
Shit. So it really depends where you live. If you live in Vancouver, you live on the West Coast. So that weather is like LA weather off rip. So you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Except in the winter time, it really just rains and then it snows in the mountains. You feel me? And then if you're on the East Coast, summer usually rolls in around April, late May. And it'll last until about mid-September, depending on the global warming type of year, you feel me?
That's smooth. When it's cold there, it's cold as fuck there. I do know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they keeping everybody inside, in the house. A lot of people probably ain't moving around when it's like that outside. Like, what do y'all do? Like, do you use cannabis for your mental health? Like, when you, like, I guess sometimes feeling down, do it lift you up? Or when you feeling too up, do it bring you down?
Both in the sense that, like, usually when it's winter over there, we don't really see sunny days for long periods of time, so it's just gloomy, you know what I mean?
They
so
can get
niggas gotta
depressing.
smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah. When it snows for too long, a lot of people go crazy. You know what I mean? And the mental health it's not where it's supposed to be. Fact. Especially for the homeless. Like out here, I know a lot of the homeless, they live outside, they live in tents and stuff like that. Like, weather is usually nice and shit, but like when it's snowing back home and shit, and you got the homeless outside, they're losing it too.
Sheesh. I wish people would go smoke the homeless out. Like,
right?
That's what
the
I want to
homeless
do. You know what I'm saying? Just pass out every little homeless person you see outside a pre-roll just to brighten their day up, because I feel like that'll push them in the right direction, might lift their spirits, you know what I'm saying? They might be satisfied with this high for the day and not go get that other stuff that they, you know what I'm saying, that's fucking their life up. I think more people should make more efforts to smoke the homeless out, you know what I'm saying? Or just drop some weed off on your local homeless person. That person sitting outside on the side of the highway with a sign that say give them $5, drop a nug sack off on them.
Drop a nug.
And see, don't they brighten their day. So you produce music. Your beat's hard as a mug.
You
know, I need to sit me some. We done did some shit together.
We done did some shit.
Like, talk about how, you know, the weed, the good Zai, help you make them fire-ass beats. Or do
it does, because I've made the craziest beats that I've ever made while off the pressure.
Facts.
It's been a good journey. I've made so many beats over the years. I could say that I've made at least like 9,000 beats.
Shit.
But between computers, you know what I mean? Because as producers, you know what I mean? Anybody, you lose music, you lose hard drives, you lose computers. So yeah, but niggas been off the pressure while cooking up. Yeah, it's a good vibe always.
Yeah. Have you ever been in there in the studio, say you making a beat or whatever, and you kind of get stumped, like you don't know what to do? For a writer, you would say like you got writer's block, right? And have you ever like just got some good za, and it just found you right where you needed to be, and it gave you like, okay, this go here, this go here, this go here. For me, it helped me concentrate. You know what I'm saying? Like I can zone in on whatever I want to zone in on. It's kind of like a little focusing. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. For me, I feel like it advances my brain in the sense that it shows me what to click and like what sounds would sound good and
what feels good.
What feels good.
Yeah, I feel a lot of stuff when I'm off the good side. I ain't gonna lie. You know they say like drink, you get in your feelings, but sometimes I ain't gonna lie. The good side give me that fuck it though.
Yeah. The
fuck it that you need. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you be so worried about some shit, whether it's like some life shit, some home shit, goddamn anything, some music shit. You know, you feel like you overwhelmed because you too concerned about it. But when you light up that good side, it give you that. Thanks for fucking with us. Whole new episode of Zai Now. Let me know what strands y'all want to see in this motherfucker next week. You know what I'm saying? We coming at y'all with all new shit. Be ready for whole new vibes. We switching Zai Now to a big space. A lot of good things happening over here. Tune in, like, comment, subscribe. Follow your boy at QHefe on all social media platforms. Follow my dog GLOMAN at
E10.
You did.
Sorry, yo. I wasn't ready.
Follow my dog
G10MANN GLOMAN on Instagram.
If you ever in the 6, tap in with my dog Glow.
Yes,
if you in LA, you already know.
My boy, have faith.
You dig. And this is Zai or Nah.
Yes, sir.
And it's just like that.
This is QHefe, and this is Zai or Nah.
Big landlord, you know.